In case you are thinking for the perfect ring as a gift, or just a treat for yourself that is also perfect for daily wear, then stay tuned. Hello there everyone and welcome to the channel. For this video we will be talking about the Eternity ring, and why this is one of the ultimate ring that you should consider getting, and we will also discuss its downsides that you should be careful with. So to start off, an Eternity ring is the type of band that typically has identical shaped diamonds set in a continuous line that surrounds the band, or any kind of design for as long as it is identical all throughout the band. This ring symbolizes eternal love, and is usually given to the partner or loved one, to signify a milestone in the relationship. Aside from round-shaped diamonds, which is the most common cut to be used, the Eternity rings can also be made in all sorts of diamond shapes, including Asher cut, heart-shaped, and even baguette cut. And aside from diamonds, this ring can also be found to be made with different gemstones such as emeralds, rubies, sapphires, citrines, opals, and even pearls. When we heard the word Eternity ring, oftentimes the idea that comes to mind is the full gemstone set type of ring band, but Eternity rings can also be in the half Eternity version, where the gemstones are only found on one half or the top part of the ring, which is the visible side when worn. These gemstones can also be set in different settings, but the most common is the pronged setting, the channel, and the bezel type. And lastly, this ring can be found in different metal variations. It can be in either yellow, white, or rose gold setting, or platinum, and even on silver. Some of the good points of this type of ring is that first, it is simple yet classic. This is just similar to when you think of a diamond tennis bracelet, but a version for your finger. There's not much design needed to further elaborate the ring because the main focus is all about highlighting the gemstones while maintaining a classic silhouette. Because of its sleek and rather straightforward aesthetic is the same reason why this ring is so versatile, and is even one of the most popular rings to be used to stack with the engagement ring. This would also go very well with other rings, especially those with thick bands, whether plain or gemstone encrusted, and other rings that has some sort of identical design all over. And as mentioned earlier, this is the most common ring to stack with the engagement ring because this is also a choice to be the wedding band, perhaps because of its symbolism on eternal love and its more glittering look. It is well known that the most popular is the classic metallic ring bands without any gemstones, whether in different tones of gold or platinum, but there are couples who prefer to further take their wedding ring game to another level by incorporating precious stones, thus making the Eternity rings their wedding band of choice. Although this ring is a timeless piece of jewelry, this ring also came with a few downsides as well. One of which, and probably the most common, is that you cannot resize the ring very easily, especially if you pick the full Eternity version. You will be stuck with the ring size that you chose, and it's up to you on how to deal with it, whether to continue wearing it but on your other fingers, or keep it in your jewelry box until it will be comfortable enough for you to wear it once more. You might find it difficult to wear, especially when you feel like the ring has become very tight on the fit and you had difficulty removing it, and in some worst cases, the ring must need some professional assistance in order for it to finally be removed from the finger. This ring might cause some discomfort if ever you decide to get the one with bigger diamonds, because it will be quite difficult to close your fingers, especially on instances where you're going for a handshake. Bigger diamonds mean wider bandwidth and taller band height, so the ring takes up space around the finger, not unless you're wearing the Eternity band on your thumb, then that wouldn't be a discomfort. So if you ever plan to get one for yourself or as a present, be sure to take notes on the following. First off, you need to get the perfect ring size. You need to really plan out ahead as to which finger that ring will be worn. In most cases it goes onto the ring finger, so you have to get the right fit, or maybe a quarter to a half size bigger. But if you like a snug fit, be sure to fit the ring around mid to late afternoon if possible, because this is the time of the day when our fingers are at their largest size. And aside from that, always ask for professional assistance from an expert to assist you with the fit. You also have to consider whether you'd get the half or the full Eternity ring. The half eternity ring is good, but the disadvantage is, it tends to rotate around the finger, especially if you're wearing a slightly loose fit. But if you're someone who wants to avoid unwanted attention while out and about in public areas, this is the best one because you can simply rotate it upside down to expose the plain side. But if you're someone who gets easily conscious with the ring constantly rotating, then, by all means, get the full eternity version. There is also a version of a 3/4 eternity ring, which is also great if you're someone who wanted an almost full eternity effect but at the same time, have the possibility for the ring to still be resizable. Next, try to close your fingers during fitting, particularly if you intend to get the one with bigger diamonds. This will ensure that the size of the stones that you'd like do not hinder your comfort while wearing it, especially if you're someone who is more social and does handshakes in a lot of times. Also consider the setting of the band. A white tone metal setting is the most common color and arguably the most classic one, perhaps because of its tone that further highlights the color and the sparkle of the diamonds. But for me, always go for platinum setting as much as possible because it is the strongest metal to be used on jewelries. At the same time, it is less hassle to maintain, compared to when you choose either white gold or silver. Also, pick the eternity band with the pronged setting because this is the most secure setting for any gemstones. Your budget should matter in choosing the right one as well. Eternity rings tend to cost a lot, especially the full eternity version, because of its design and the number of diamonds that's going to be used. Characteristics such as diamond size and quality also contribute to the pricing, as well as the store where you get the ring. Big luxury brands like Cartier carries eternity bands, which can be found in their classic and wedding collections, like this one from their Love range. Tiffany and Company also offers this type of ring, as well as in some other designs, not only in the classic diamond line band, like this Victoria ring for example, as well as some magnificent pieces designed by Jean Schlumberger. Van Cleef & Arpels also has some captivating eternity bands like this ring from their Snowflake collection, as well as this romance wedding ring with baguette-cut diamonds, and also these rings from their Pearly collection. Graff, which is a higher-end jewelry brand, also offers eternity bands with exceptional gemstone qualities. They have some affordable options like this one, and they also have the more expensive ones made with bigger and higher quality diamonds. Always bear in mind that buying jewelries from these luxury brands command a very high price because you're also paying for the brand association of their pieces. But if you're someone who is comfortable in dipping your toes on the pre-loved route, these are some options where you can get some branded luxury finds, but you have to keep in mind the condition of the pieces. All of the pieces you see on these slides will be linked down below. And if you're someone who cares less on brand association and is more focused on sentimentality, then, by all means, go for some other pieces from any local jeweler. After all, what should be more important is the meaning as to why you purchased the piece, whether as a reward for yourself, or as a present for someone to celebrate a milestone in life. For me, the Eternity Band is a great jewelry piece that you should own because it is classic, it is very versatile, and has a quiet appeal, and considerably a great investment piece, apart from its emotional symbolism that makes this ring a truly desirable one. And that's it for this episode, and if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and please do click that subscribe button to help this channel grow. And until next time, bye bye.